Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Yep.
Testing 1 2 3.
There you go.
You've done a great job. I'm good.
Welcome to this year's Future Anything National Grand Final. Over the course of a term or a semester, our young people have been exploring some of the complex challenges that exist in their communities and then using design thinking to ideate, prototype and pitch innovative ideas that make the world a better place. This year, we've had over 8,000 young people from 80 schools across Australia and New Zealand involved in our Activate program, and tonight is the culmination, where our teams will go head to head for the chance to win the prizes and funding to launch their ideas out of the classroom and into the real world. But tonight is not just about our young people. We also have our Educator Awards, which acknowledges the incredible work that educators are leading in classrooms to transform learning so that it's real world and relevant for our young people. Tonight is going to be a fantastic night. I cannot wait to see what unfolds over the next few hours. Let's give it up for our young people and let's get this show started.
Ancestors, to the elders, to the traditional owners of this place, the Turrbal and Yagara people. Ginnangariga Nambali Yagara Jarana, which means you and I here on Yagara country in Yagara language. And that was taught to me by the beautiful Gajja Kerry. She is a language expert and respected elder of the Yagara speaking clans all across this area. My mob is from North Queensland on Yuwibara country. On my father's side, I have South Sea Island heritage, the island of Tanna in Vanuatu. I have connections to the Kungulbara people of the coast of Mackay and the Kondomuka people here in the Bay of Brisbane. And on my mother's side, I have Scottish ancestry. Basically, that just means everybody thinks I'm from New Zealand. Kia ora. It just means that wherever I go, I acknowledge the traditional owners and I thank them for taking care of country. We are all responsible for caring for country now, as we all call this place our home. They are the first navigators of the stars, the first people to use sustainable and regenerative agricultural practices before it was popular to do in places like Byron Bay. We've been doing it for over 65,000 years. We often learn about ancient Rome, ancient Egypt and ancient China, but we never really get the chance to celebrate ancient Australia. So I encourage you to come on that journey with me. The words that I sing, Turrbal Yagra, are the clans of this area and the northern areas of Brisbane. Meanjin or Maganjin is the traditional place name for Brisbane. If you already know those names, I encourage you to learn the place names of wherever you've travelled from. I grew up in Wynnum, and Wynnum is a traditional place name. It means place of plentiful breadfruit. You've got Kippa-Ring, which used to be a place of ceremony. You might have travelled across a sacred medicine site or a birthing site as well, depending on where you've travelled from. The real estate doesn't want you to know though, but a lot of these places have so much information already in the name. Place of sandfly and mosquito, place of flooding. So don't look at those flood maps, just look at the traditional place names. There's so much knowledge in ancient Australia and we should absolutely be celebrating it. This is my way of celebrating it and honouring and offering up to the ancestors to protect us, and I hope that tonight all the good spirits are here with you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chloe and welcome to the Future Anything National Grand Final of 2025. We sincerely thank Waveney Yasso for her beautiful and meaningful acknowledgement and for sharing her powerful connection to the country with us tonight. I'm Chloe Alley, founder and owner of two businesses, By Chloe and Youngpreneur Markets, and the 2021 Future Anything National Grand Final winner. I started By Chloe in 2019 and it's grown into a range of handmade heat packs stocked in multiple stores which are made with sustainably sourced wheat and lavender. I also run Youngpreneur Markets by Chloe, a market created to support young business owners, and while running these businesses keeps me very busy, I've also just wrapped up my first year of marketing at QUT, where I was awarded the Budding Entrepreneurship Scholarship. Thanks to this scholarship, I've never had to choose between education and entrepreneurship. I get to grow in both spaces at once. Future Anything has been a huge part of my journey. Their support and belief in young people is genuinely life-changing, and it's a real honour and full circle moment to be invited back to MC tonight. Thank you for the incredible work that you do to empower young people to dream big, think boldly, and create change that matters. I'm seriously pumped to be here alongside Alexander for this year's Future Anything National Grand Final.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Alexander, and it is honestly such a privilege to be standing here tonight co-hosting the 2025 Future Anything National Grand Final. I just want to start by saying thank you to Chloe for that awesome intro. For those who don't know me, I'm the founder of eScooter Trailers and Zenith Gym Gear. And last year, I was lucky enough to win the 2024 Future Anything Finals with my idea for the world's first carbon fiber universal e-scooter trailer. It's kind of crazy what just an idea can lead to. Since Future Anything, life has been kind of non-stop. I've kept developing the e-scooter trailer and improving the design, and I've been trying to get it ready for manufacturing. On top of that, I've also launched the second business, which is Zenith Gym Gear, creating quality and stylish gym products from apparel to gear for you to make the most out of your workouts. So to be back here tonight, not as a finalist, but as an MC, it's a big honor, and I want to say thank you to Nick for letting me do this. Now, let's make an unforgettable grand final. But before that, it's time for the pesky housekeeping. Firstly, don't be that annoying person whose phone goes off during the middle of a pitch. Grab your phones out of your pocket. Yes, right now, all of you. Then, next step, you got to take a selfie. I'm serious, take a selfie, everyone. I'm waiting, guys, quick. After you take a selfie, you got to post it on socials. And it's not just you guys, we're getting a selfie too. Smile. All right. Now, even more boring. If you get snacky, unfortunately, only bottled water is permitted inside the auditorium. Should you need the facilities, toilets are located on level 2 and 3. And should you need to leave the auditorium at any stage for the facilities or otherwise, please use the back exit. All right, housekeeping ticked off. Now be honest, how excited are you all really to be here tonight? All right. All of our finalists have worked super hard to be here, some of them traveling huge distances. So let's get a cheer for them, their families and their teachers that helped them along the way. You ready? 3, 2, 1. I'm a little bit disappointed. My ears aren't even ringing, guys. Come on, one more time. 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Off to Nicole.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what you guys are doing at this age, but it was not standing on stage in front of like 200 people in a live stream. Can we please give it up for our MCs tonight, Chloe and Alexander? They were like not even nervous. I'm nervous and they're not nervous. So it's such a joy for us to be able to be sort of 8 years deep in this journey and now have these alumni young people that are coming back and gifting their experiences back to the next generation of young people that are going through this. I can't tell you how special it is to have both Chloe and Alexander here joining us tonight. So let's just give them another round of applause. For those that don't know me, my name's Nick Dyson. I'm the CEO and founder of Future Anything. This is my idea baby. I was in a classroom working with young people, wondering whether there was a way that we could connect what was happening in the classroom to the things that young people were experiencing in real life. And had this curiosity that what if we could run this in curriculum? What if we had young people not just looking at problems and telling us about them, but exploring problems and then doing something about them? And that was kind of the catalyst, I guess, for what you're seeing tonight. All of our young people this year, we've had just under 9,000 young people from 90 schools across Australia engage in this program. And they've all taken on a version of this mission, which is, as an entrepreneur, pitch an innovative idea that also makes the world a better place. And whether it be our 22 teams that we've just had the joy of experiencing in the showcase, or the 8 incredible pitching teams we're about to visit tonight, all of these young people have been trying to tie the problems that they see to a purpose that they can have in their world. And I know that you're going to be just as excited to see the work that they've done as what I am. I want to introduce you to a few winners that we've had in the past. In 2018, our national grand final winner was Tanika from Springfield Central State High School, and the problem that she wanted to solve was bullying. And so what she did was create these school socks that were white above the surface of the shoe, so she couldn't get in trouble for wearing non-uniform socks, but had these cool graffiti patterns underneath the shoe line. And the metaphor was, you don't know what's underneath the surface for young people. A portion of her profits went to support Headspace so that young people could get access to the support that they needed when they were struggling. 2019, Springfield Central went back-to-back with winners, highly controversial, hasn't happened again. And Culture Hood walked away with 3 young Polynesian students that wanted to tackle the challenge of domestic violence within their communities. Benina, who's on your, I'm not good with my rights and lefts, your right, is this incredible artist. And so they took her cultural designs and printed them down the sleeves of hoodies, with the profits from each hoodie sold going to support victims of domestic violence within their community. 2020, we went virtual because of the C word that shall not be named. And AquaShield from the Sunshine Coast, where the science experts and teachers at. I'm going to butcher the Alexia, you've heard this. I'm going to butcher the technical explanation of this idea, but I'm going to make it seem really fun and interesting, and you can heckle me afterwards. You know the wristbands that surfers wear that repel sharks from coming near them? Okay, so they took that technology and then they retrofitted it on flotation devices, and they dropped those off the coast at an interval to create what they called an AquaShield. Although normally how I say it is AquaShield, because I feel like you've got to say it like it's a Marvel film. And so these students walked away with the win in 2020. We've already met our really incredible 2021 winner, Chloe, who started with wheat bags that were supporting farmers and has now pivoted into her own youngpreneur markets that support young creators to make money and also make a difference at the same time. Chloe's literally unlocking the future for young people at her age, which is incredible. 2020, Marymount College walked away with the win. I mean, this photo is great, right? Glorious. Who's got a dog at home? Whose dog chews their dog beds? Yes, right? And it doesn't matter how much you spend on it or how unchewable it is, it still gets chewed up. So these boys took Kevlar, they found a sustainable, indestructible material and started making dog beds out of that same material. That was 2022. 2023, the winner was Ferny Grove State High School, and these young boys both had family members that had experienced significant health challenges, and they were really astounded to work out that there is no place in the world where you can do a first aid course if you have an accessibility challenge. I can't tell you how many times students say to me, "This idea doesn't exist. Nobody else is doing it." At which point I see that as a personal challenge to Google it until I find it. This was one of the first ideas that I could not find anywhere. It is actually impossible to get your first aid certificate if you have an accessibility challenge. So these boys, while still in high school, started working with their school and are still working on bringing accessibility-friendly first aid so that everybody can provide support in a time of need. Then we have this guy, Alexander. My favourite Alexander story is on Sunday at about 1 o'clock before the grand final on a Tuesday. I got an email from Alexander going, "My patent just came through." And I sent him an email back going, "Alexander, patent's something you have to go through a lawyer for. What do you really mean?" He's like, "A patent." Before he pitched, he'd secured a patent for his carbon cart in grade 10. Pretty impressive. Now I don't try and assume when my young people even astound me with what they're capable of. But we're here tonight. We have 8 teams on stage, 22 teams outside. The real question is, who's going to win our 2025 National Grand Final? Who thinks they know or they're supporting a particular team that they've got a vested interest in? All right, I want you to shout that team. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and let's see if we can hear anything. All right, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Woo! I don't know. That was really even. I love it. I also know who the rowdy seats are, okay? So that when I move side of stage, I'm going to have a chat to Alexander going, "Just watch those guys back there. They're a bit rowdy." So tonight, we will crown our 2025 National Grand Final winner. There's some really big trophies to hand over, which I'm super excited about. I just want to walk you through a couple of little logistics of how the night's going to run. We're going to have a keynote address and then we'll meet our incredible judges. We have our 8 pitches. Then we're going to meet our showcase teams. And then we've got an intermission where there will be food and more time for you to peruse outside and cast your vote for the people's vote. In that time, we'll reset in here and come back for all of our awards in the second half from about 8 until 8:45. So you're, set for a really exciting first half and then all of the fun stuff and awards in the second half. This is our pitch order for anybody playing at home, which is everyone, who would like to see our 8 teams that are pitching. We have Perfectly Tucked, Eco Drive, Sunshine Co and Period. And then backing up in the second half, Construct Pal, Flavour, Positive Vitals and Never in the Rough. It's going to be an amazing night. Now, each team, just so you know, has 3 minutes to pitch. We do time them. Okay, they've all been warned. They have 3 minutes. Our esteemed judges then have about 4 minutes or so for questions, clarifying questions that might help guide the difficult decisions they're going to be making tonight. And I'm super pumped to share that we have a giant prize package on offer. We have some incredible support from the Queensland Government to make this event accessible. They support us with bursary support for regional teams to travel, and also the live stream. Can we turn around and give everyone a wave that's joining us on the live stream? Everyone's waving if you can't see. And we also have a huge number of partners and supporters that have provided different prizes for our young people today. Now, the next slide is going to reveal the total prize package on offer. I feel like we should do like a little bit of a drum roll. What do you reckon? All right, give me a drum roll. Our total prize package for tonight for our winners is... Woo! That was a really suitable reaction. Let's give a round of applause. 141,000. A mixture of cash and then wrapping our young people in the support that they need to take these ideas out of the classroom and into the real world. Are we excited? Yes. Excellent. Should I bring my MCs back on board to kick into the next stage? Let's go. Give them a round of applause.
Thank you, Nick. Now, tonight we're joined by someone whose career has genuinely shaped industries, influenced governments, and helped steer major global conversations about the innovation of future work. Andrew Liveris AO is a former chairman and CEO of Dow Chemical and former executive chairman of Dow DuPont, where he spent more than 4 decades leading in manufacturing, engineering, and global business. He currently serves as president of the board for the Brisbane 2032 Olympics and Paralympic Games and sits on the board of companies like Lucid Motors, IBM, Saudi Aramco, and Whirling. He's advised 3 US presidents, championed major policy shifts in manufacturing and infrastructure, and is a driving force behind innovatives that support entrepreneurship and economic renewal. Andrew's commitment to developing the next generation of leaders is equally remarkable. The Liveris Academy at the University of Queensland, created through a significant gift from Andrew and his wife Paula, continues to equip young innovators to tackle global challenges. We are incredibly fortunate to have him with us tonight. Please join me in welcoming Andrew Liveris AO.
Thank you. Thank you for that amazing introduction. But more importantly, I'm so thrilled to be part of the Future Anything Grand Final event. You know, the breadth and capabilities that are in the room, the future of Australia, your moment in time here. I just urge you to just inhale, maybe take the selfie, but certainly inhale and take the moment in. This is a defining moment in your lives, and just to be there is enough of a prize, let alone, you know, the competition that you're about to enter. And, you know, obviously no one is a loser in this sort of event. I've had quite the career and journey myself, and already articulated by that resume, and happy to answer questions here in a minute, but it would be wrong of me not to talk about this most exciting gift our nation has received. Our very young nation will host its 3rd Olympic and Paralympic Games in 2032. Little did I know that I would be tapped on the shoulder to help put it in place. That was 3 years ago now. We're just under 7 years before we get there. And in your very young lives, you're going to be a part of it, and you can be any part of it. You can be a provider of services and technology. You can be a member of the Olympic committees. You can be the food and beverage providers. You can be the volunteers. You can be an Olympian. And basically, everything is possible when this is a home games. Sydney 2000 was a remarkable event for our nation and for that city. And of course, Melbourne in 56. But here we are, Brisbane, Southeast Queensland, about to host the world. We will have millions of visitors. We will have billions of viewers. We will have viewers of the normal kind, but also the virtual and digital kind. After all, the acceleration of innovation, technology, virtual technology, AI, is happening as we speak and as we sit. And I dare say many of your capabilities and inventions are based on the digital world. What does it mean to the nation and the state? Well, roughly we calculate $20 billion of economic impact. Half of that will accrue to the state. We'll be supplied by a lot of small and medium businesses run by maybe your family, maybe your friends. Certainly, if you look at Paris and if you look at before them London and other games, 85% comes from in-state, in-region suppliers. So we're going to help the local economy in a very big way. The 50,000 volunteers, hopefully some of you, will be part of the greeting of the world to our doorstep. We're going to be putting on sports and sports events, but we're also going to be putting on cultural events. We're going to have competitions. We're going to have world events right here in our location. And fundamentally designing that and putting it in place is what our Olympic Committee is doing. We have a talented group of people already mobilized. We've been in action. We've got a lot of athletes who have joined us, people like Ian Thorpe and Susie O'Neill and Jess Fox and Kurt Feenley, Curtis McGrath are all part of the design of the bringing together of the world. Ultimately, this is a human event. The United Nations represents all of us, but the Olympics is all of us. The 215 nations that celebrate the Olympics stop their wars and come and in that moment of peace compete on the sporting field, just like the ancient Olympians in Olympia competed that many thousands of years ago, 2,000 years ago. So all I can tell you is, for me, the journey I've had as a young person from Darwin, Northern Territory, Australia, educated in Queensland, in Brisbane, I pinch myself all the time. I urge you to join us and pinch yourselves about the opportunity that presents itself by hosting the 2032 Olympic and Paralympic Games. So I was told to be brief so I can hand it over to Chloe and Alexander and get questions going.
Thank you so much, Andrew, for those incredible insights and reflections. We'd now like to ask you 4 quick questions. The first one is, how can young people help solve global problems like climate change and pollution?
I think the key word in that question is the word solve. I used to say, when I was leading thousands and thousands of people, and many people were coming into knocking on my door and wanting time with me, when you come and you articulate a problem, please have a solution that you think is the right solution. It may or may not be the right solution, but think through actually the solution you would want. Then when I'm working with you, I will help you maybe get a better solution. So it's very important when you see a problem, especially of the type that you just mentioned, that you're part of the solution, not part of the problem. And I used to call it, and still do, because I'm a bit of a mathematical technology geek and nerd, be part of the numerator, not the denominator. If you know your maths, numerators multiply and add, denominators take away and divide. Be that person that absolutely has a solution set as part of the problem solving that we need. And heaven knows we have lots and lots of problems. I used to think, and at university, actually, I did protest. The irony, I protested against the company I ended up joining to be part of. I protested against Vietnam and Agent Orange and napalm. But you know what occurred to me? If I was a chemical engineer coming out of the University of Queensland, I can join that company and help them be a better company, help them solve those problems. And you know what? That's what I did. And I would urge you, protest, but activate your brain to solve. And I'll finish with the adage. If you are at the table, you're not on the menu. So go to the table and be part of the solution rather than be part of the menu.
Thank you. What an amazing answer from such a mild question. How can young people plan to be part of the Olympic and the Paralympic movement?
Implied that already from my remarks. People ask me, why am I working so hard right now to do exactly that, put on this amazing games, the 2 games for our state and our country and our region. And I answer by saying, I've never worked a day in my life. I enjoy the opportunity to help young people realize their dreams. You mentioned the academy in the introduction and what my wife Paula and I have done at the university to help young people realize their dreams. Now, in this world of ours, you're going through school, obviously, and the school system is great. And work hard, do your homework, everything you need to do to be successful. But think about it as I'm learning content. You know that word because you use Google, and lately you may be using all the AI tools. But what that gives you is content. Today's world is all about context. Context is horizontal thinking. It's being inquisitive. It's figuring out what else could be happening that's not in your domain knowledge. You do that by collaborating with people. The Olympics gives you the opportunity to not just think about it as performance and athleticism, but human performance of all kinds. I've already mentioned the technology angle, but think about the geopolitical angle. For example, we want the Oceania countries to be part of our games. Why is that important? Well, it's the right thing to do. There'll never be Olympic Games in Fiji or Tahiti or Samoa, but they can be Olympic Games for their nations to be part of our games. And guess what that does for us? That makes them our friends. So be a diplomat. Be part of that type of Olympic Games. And there's so many other ways you can have adjacencies to your core knowledge. Of course, I would like you to compete and win a gold medal or any medal, or even be an Olympian. But that's not just what you do when you're part of the games. We're building an ecosystem where you can do that. We're going to bring all of that to our city and our state.
Thank you very much, Andrew. When you were our age, what was your biggest dream, and did it change over time?
So the opportunity to learn science, maths, physics, chemistry. I remember going through school thinking, oh God, that's hard. Oh no, I mean, how am I going to learn the periodic table? How am I going to? Then I saw a speech given, but I heard it on the radio because I was living in Darwin, and believe it or not, we didn't have TV. The speech done by President Kennedy about ask not what your nation does for you, but what you do for your nation. And in that unifying speech, he said, our job is to dream, and our dream is to go to where no one else will go. And for us, we will go to the moon, 1963. And in 1969, we landed on the moon. And I watched that on TV. As a young kid, your ages, in that span of my school career, I said, my goodness, anything is possible. I started experimenting with rockets in the backyard. My parents didn't like that very much, but a few of them they misfired. I started learning how things work. I started understanding, I heard about the e-scooter and the term carbon fiber. I started to understand, what is carbon fiber? What is that all about? What does carbon do? I started getting into those sorts of dreams where if I learned my science, anything is possible. That's the dream I had, and I put it into action. I did study hard, I did well at school, and I was hired by one of the best companies in the world, and then I got the privilege to run it. But you know what? It began with those dreams, with the President Kennedy's speech and seeing the realization of that dream for humanity.
Thank you. Now on to the most important question. Will you be one of the judges in the next year's final?
Absolutely, totally, yes. Why would I not be with this group? Why would I not be? Does it mean I have to take a selfie now or something? I mean, I can do that. I mean, I love being around the energy, the vitality, and the unbelievable creativity that I've already actually witnessed in the introductions. And you guys, I get goosebumps thinking about what your opportunities are. I wish I could turn back the clock and be your age right now. Of course, I can't, although they're working on that. But yes, being a judge, that's an easy yes.
Thank you again, Andrew. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Andrew Liveris.
Thank you.
All right. Now, every competition needs some expert eyes. Behind the scenes, helping us decide who takes home the glory, we are incredibly fortunate tonight to have two fantastic judging panels, each bringing a wealth of experience, insight, and enthusiasm to the event. We'll meet our showcase judges later in our evening, but it's time to introduce our fantastic pitching judges. Firstly, we have Anthony Ryan, CEO of Brisbane Economic Development Agency. Anthony, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're looking for in a pitch tonight.
I'm the CEO of Brisbane Economic Development Agency in as quickly as possible. That is the role of developing the economic prosperity of the city through investment, through business growth, through major events, business events, all the aviation, tourism. It's a great job. I would never change it for the world. What am I looking for tonight? I think what's been mentioned really resonates with me. This is all about purpose for me, but purpose can only be provided, and outcomes can only be provided when you've had a well-structured business that's considered the right steps, that creates viability, and can eventually stand on its own 2 feet. So I'll be looking for that. I'll be looking for those that have looked at solving an issue and creating their unique position in the business world.
Thank you very much, Anthony. Next we have Dr. Dimity Dornan, co-founder, chair and board director of Bionomics Game Changers Australia and Hear and Say.
Hello, everybody. Hello, can you hear me? Yes.
You ready?
Yep, ready.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're looking for in a pitch tonight.
Right. As you heard, my name is Dimity Dornan. I started a program for babies who are deaf and did that for 30 years. We used the bionic ear. That was the main impetus to start that program. The bionic ear has had legendary outcomes. And then some way through that time, I started another two not-for-profits, one called Bionics Queensland and one called Bionics Game Changers, which is national, to try and help people to get the same legendary outcomes that we get with deaf children using the bionic ear.
Awesome, thank you very much. All right, and now we have Nicole Forrester, Chief Regenerative Officer at WWF Australia. Tell us what you want to hear in a pitch tonight and a little bit about you.
Thanks, Alex. I'm a proud Wiradjuri woman and I get to live on Quandamooka country, so it's really beautiful to have our acknowledgement of country delivered by Waveney tonight. That was really so special. My job at WWF Australia, I get to lead all of the programs that help protect and regenerate Australian and international wildlife and wild places. And tonight I am looking for a goat. I am going all the way to the top. I want the greatest of all time. For me, what that looks like is it brings purpose and passion together with prosperity. It brings inclusive solutions to life, and it brings regeneration to community and to country.
Thank you so much, judges. You're the ultimate test of nerves, clarity and vision for our pitching teams. With our brilliant judges introduced and ready, it's time to meet our grand finalist pitch teams. Let's get rolling with our first pitch team, a team turning a simple task into an engaging new habit for kids. Perfectly tucked from Canterbury College.
Hi, I'm Brian.
And I'm Daniel, and we're happy to introduce Perfectly Tucked.
Today, we're offering more than just a product. We're offering parents an easy way to start their mornings and a way to make bed making fun for kids. Parents, how many times have you told your kids to make their bed?
And let's be honest, does it ever actually happen?
It usually ends with crumble sheets and chaos.
That's where our product comes in. For parents, it turns those stressful mornings into smooth routines. And for kids, it makes bed making fun. Our Perfectly Tucked patches are bright and engaging images. They are washable, reusable, and it's sustainable. But it gets better. Perfectly Tucked patches attached to your existing sheets, no need for new bedding.
And here's how it works. Step 1. Kids or parents place the card onto the mattress. Technical difficulties. Apologies. Step 2. It's time to add the fitted sheet. The child all by himself matches the fitted sheet with the Perfectly Tucked patches to correspond to the corresponding card on the mattress. So dinosaur to dinosaur, triceratops to triceratops. Final step. Your genius child then matches the top sheet to the fitted sheet, and the bed's perfectly done. Mostly. Oh yeah, here's the back. Yeah.
Better than that.
It's interactive, fun, and builds independence through play.
Better than that, our 24 hand-picked patches allows any kid to choose stuff to their liking.
For me, this idea is personal. English is my second language, so I love that there's a visual that can help explain the task.
Our younger family members struggle with independence. They would try to make their bed, but get frustrated and give up. Look at 5-year-old Nate here with our product. He can do it all by himself.
Each Perfectly Tucked sets include everything a family needs. 1 storage bag, 8 colorful patches, and 4 matching cards. We surveyed over 200 families across school and online.
80% said that they would buy the loaners blanket once available. That's 160 sales. They said they would buy it because it's stress-free, sustainable, and most importantly, it actually works.
Each patch costs us $1.10 to make, plus 10 cents for packaging. So, a 12-patch set costs us $13.20 and retails for $29.99.
This strong profit margin allows us to grow and expand efficiently and successfully. Our main point of difference is that we are an educational brand. We are seeking investor funding to assist with our manufacturing of our first 100 patch and card sets. We're talking to kindies currently and trying to offer group discounts.
We see our competitors as anyone in the bedding industry.
Because at the end of the day, every child deserves to work on their own. Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Thank you, Perfectly Tucked. Big job being first of the night. So, Dimity, you get the first question of the night.
Thank you, and great job. I want to know, as someone who works with young children a lot, how do you plan to sell them and to what markets?
We plan to reach parents through social media, parenting blogs, and school events, and hopefully assist NDIS markets as well.
Awesome.
We're also planning to sell them at some school events. We're planning to sell them at school events where we can find busy parents too.
Thank you.
Great answer. Anthony, your turn.
Can you just give me an indication of your startup costs and how you intend to fund your idea going forward?
Our main startup cost would be around $2,000. It would be at $1,350 to do our first 100 patch sets to start filling in our pre-orders. and then we'll need probably do $400 to set up market stalls and a bit of marketing, and that'll probably be about it.
And your funding model, as in who are you chasing to fund that?
We're hoping to open pre-orders or, yeah.
Cool, great answer. Bit tricky, but they did it. All right. Now, last question for this team is Nicole.
You mentioned in the pitch that it was a sustainable product. Can you just explain how that is sustainable?
Our product is sustainable not by itself, although it is made from sustainable materials, but because we allow it to stick to other bedding, it means you don't have to go and buy our specific bedding, so you don't need to throw out so much, and especially when cotton uses so much water and takes so long to grow, it allows us to keep the bedding well there.
Awesome, guys. Thank you, Perfectly Tucked. Give it up as we welcome our next team, a game-changing solution designed to make all roads safer. Eco Drive from Loreto, Kirribilli in New South Wales.
Good evening. We are Mimi and Eliza, and we are Eco Drive. Did you know that every year in Australia there are 10 million native animals killed on our roads?
These statistics show an urgent problem. Wildlife vehicle collisions are rising, threatening native animals and endangering drivers. This is dire as it damages our unique Australian wildlife as well as impacting people from vehicle damage, insurance cost, and driver injuries.
We created Eco Drive to solve this problem.
Our product is to deploy motion sensor camera poles in wildlife hotspots along rural roads. These poles detect animal movement, capture data, and trigger an alert. Then, with a feature of GPS mapping apps, an alert is sent to a driver when animals are detected ahead. Simultaneously, these camera poles collect wildlife movement data to track and count endangered species. While existing solutions like animal detection cameras and smart warning systems already exist, EcoDrive takes these ideas further. According to a Transport for New South Wales 2024 report, cameras and AI sensors are being trialled. We are adapting these technologies in a new way. Other designs that try and stop roadkill, such as virtual fencing, often focus on deterring the animal, not the driver. We believe that if we are the ones causing the problem, we should be taking action.
EcoDrive's products are scalable and have the potential to be a part of every drive. The implementation design consists of 3 parts. Firstly, an initial trial to refine our design and improve our physical product. Secondly, a scale-up test, trialling our product on a larger scale. This is where we begin collecting data from our cameras and would start our source of revenue, as this data will be supplied to conservation programs and to the GPS apps. Finally, our future goal is a nationwide rollout, supplying our product across the country, protecting animals everywhere. Let's talk money. Our revenue will be made from selling wildlife data collected by our cameras. GPS organisations can pay a monthly or annual fee to access our detection network, while conservation groups can access one-time data or subscribe to our AI animal tracking system to monitor and protect endangered species. Additionally, profit will be made from selling the camera post to local council. That money has been allocated to the upkeep of our products.
The creation of our business relies on strong partnerships and external funding. We have reached out to GPS mapping apps to explore how our technology could integrate into their existing systems if we were to launch commercially. To implement our poles, we have also reached out to Dubbo Regional Council and WISE to discuss the importance of conservation and confirm the community's need for a solution like EcoDrive.
Our first major rollout will take place in Dubbo, which has the highest wildlife vehicle collision rates in Australia. With community interest and geographically an ideal testing location, starting here allows us to further understand the severity of wildlife vehicle collisions and by testing our product helping a community.
We're not just designing another fence, we are building smarter roads. So the next time you're behind the wheel, think, what if one small alert could save a life? EcoDrive makes that possible. Thank you.
Wow, talk about a creative idea. Another amazing pitch. Thank you, EcoDrive. Dimity, we move over to you first.
Well, that was so smart, really smart. I'd like to say that I love the idea. I love everything about it. I'd like to know who is the customer and how much would they expect to pay? Not who will pay, but how much would they pay? Or not how much, but who would they be? What sort of person would buy it?
So we're looking to partner with like local or state council to help develop our idea. We're starting in Dubbo, so we're looking at the council there to see if they'd be interested in helping the funds. One poll would cost $1,500. 1,000 of that would be actually like to develop the poll, and then 500 would be profit, which we can like allocate towards like upkeeping them with like ongoing costs, or we could take the profit and use revenue from subscription, like monthly or annual subscription from selling our data.
Thank you.
Perfect. Over to you, Nicole.
Thanks for that great pitch. Just a question. You mentioned the integration piece with other software providers. How do you see, in your financials, you suggest that the map app companies would pay for that. How do you suggest that you can get across many apps and so that anybody using any kind of GPS, have you thought about how you do that through an integration piece?
Yep, so our physical product, which are the posts, will have like a sending and receiving aspect. So it can send our data with the geolocated coordinates to companies. So they're just sorting the same sort of data they already receive. It's just for another reason.
Excellent. I love your idea. I think it is very innovative. I think to continue to get it over the line, what is your thoughts around government engagement and how you'd utilise your data to start assisting councils, state governments, etc., to change their way of thinking?
So lots of local councils and in lots of states, there are already lots of initiatives to help reduce the number of wildlife vehicle collisions. Some of our competitors are doing lots of similar things with Tassie Devils and in Tasmania. And to reach out to government, it's actually a problem that they already care about. And so we wanted to just make it more wide scale to help all the animals.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, judges. Can we please get up for Eco Drive? You can really feel how much passion and work has gone into these ideas. Let's keep it going for team number 3. With a fun twist every family needs on a daily routine. Please welcome Sunshine Co from Fairholme College in Toowoomba.
Hi, we are the founders of Sunshine Co.
In 2019, my mum had a melanoma removed, a form of skin cancer that can be life-threatening if not treated early. This experience opened our eyes to how vital sun protection is, especially from a young age.
I'm Eliza, and these are my business partners Amelia, Sophie and Georgie. Our strong passion for preventing skin cancer and daily sun exposure has led us to designing our sunscreen product.
It's shocking to think that something as simple as everyday sun exposure can cause so much harm, and even serious cancer diagnoses such as the ones faced by Amelia's mum. Supported by our junior school students, we thought back to when we were younger and hated putting on sunscreen. The greasy feeling, the sore eyes, the white cast, everything.
Unlike generic sunscreen brands, Sunshine Co has a colour-changing formula from pink or blue to clear once rubbed in, with engaging animal-shaped packaging that kids aged 2 to 10 will love. By associating sunscreen with fun and play, we're fostering a positive approach to sun safety that encourages children to willingly reapply. Therefore, by catering to both parents and kids with our sunscreen, we are helping prevent high skin cancer diagnoses for future generations.
To formulate this one-of-a-kind sunscreen, we've partnered with Sydney-based company Skintrist, who are highly experienced in formulating sunscreen and will help us create our colour-changing formula from pink or blue to clear once rubbed into the skin. Additionally, we aim to ensure our product delivers SPF 50+ and meets skin safety requirements, undergoing extensive testing to meet TGA standards.
This formulation process should take around 12 months, and we aim to get our product on the market within 2 years.
We'll first launch in Queensland, the skin cancer capital of the world, starting at 3 popular beaches: Surfers Paradise, Noosa Main Beach and Burleigh Heads, with nearby shopping centres for easy retail partnerships. From there, we'll expand to schools and childcare centres.
Our startup costs are around $15,000 for formulation, packaging, and initial production of 1,000 units. We expect to break even within 18 months through summer beach markets, online stores, and a subscription model for families.
30% of our profits will go towards installing free sunscreen stations at Queensland's beaches, expanding each year, helping families stay protected.
So what are you waiting for? Come with us to shield the sun and embrace the fun.
Fantastic work to Sunshine Co. Off to the judges. Nicole, you're up first.
Thank you so much. Great pitch. I think my question is, this is a really crowded market already. I love the idea with the fun being the solving the problem. How do you get the parents to understand the fun?
We'll probably start by marketing at beaches and stuff, so we can demonstrate how this will make applying sunscreen fun, and also at childcare centres and other kid play spaces and stuff.
Yeah. So also to add on that, so with our free sunscreen stations, part of the idea behind that is that that's a chance for everyone to trial the product and say, oh, this is actually really cool, and the kids want to use this, so why wouldn't I keep using it to build that habit and help prevent the skin cancer?
Great answer, guys. Now we have Dimity.
Thank you. I really enjoyed that with all the colours. Now tell me about the packaging. What have you done to make the packaging less much of a landfill and more eco-reliable? You thought of that one at all?
We haven't really thought about the packaging properly yet, because we haven't been able to expand on the formulation process due to costs and everything, but we will think about it.
Great.
Cool. Anthony, your turn.
Love the idea. Well done. The $15,000 that you nominated, what's your funding model there? How are you going to get your startup $15K?
So really, we can, anything that we could, we would fund out of pocket, or otherwise we would be interested in any investors that were looking to help start up our business. And yeah, that's really how we'd have to start up.
Thank you, judges, and thank you, Sunshine Co. All right. Now we have a bold idea addressing a challenge that many face quietly but urgently. Period from Ferny Grove State High.
Nobody should suffer for something they can't control. Right now, period poverty is pressuring thousands of Australians to miss school, skip work, or risk their health purely because they can't afford a pad. It's not just uncomfortable, it's undignified, unsafe, and unfair.
However, access to these products is only a fraction of the problem. A lack of basic sex education, reproductive health, and hygiene knowledge and support leaves many uninformed, ashamed, and confused about their own bodies. So we wondered, what if we could supply people with more than just a pad? Our solution is Period, a scalable, sustainable social enterprise that provides free reusable period kits to those in need produced by pad sewing workshops in schools. Each kit will include 3 reusable cloth pads, sewing materials, fabric, and a sex ed pamphlet.
Each sex ed pamphlet tackles topics such as abnormal symptoms, expectations of the period cycle, types of menstrual products and use, birth control and abortion options, STDs, consent, puberty, washing reusable pads, and helplines. Reports from Share the Dignity highlight that in Australia, 64% of menstruators have struggled to afford period products. It's estimated that on average, a person who menstruates spends $10,000 in their lifetime on products like pads and tampons, not including pain management. A single one of our pads prevents over 1,300 disposables from reaching landfill, saving each person hundreds per year. In our scalable model, we aim to offer heat packs and storage bags as our enterprise expands. To fund the project, we'll be running 3-hour all-material provided sewing classes in schools as a part of sex ed, teaching grades 9 to 11 how to sew pads, equipping them with skills that continue to help beyond our aid. These produced pads will then be donated to people in need. Our school will provide us with facilities.
With startup costs of just $372.16, we can produce 120 packs to donate. In future, the production of these goods will increase, along with employees when we generate enough income. Our startup costs have been fully funded by the Arana Leagues Club, who have graciously given us the support we need to run a trial class. However, what we still need is approximately $2,000 to cover employees, mentoring, and bulk buying for future. Our marketing strategy utilises the school network, social media campaigning, and partnerships to reach a diverse audience. And in a saturated market of period products, we are the only ones who offer this hands-on education model in school curriculum. Compared to competitors, we provide both education and donations, setting us apart, allowing us to give people not only an added sense of security through taught skills, but address underlying issues and to provide a simple but self-sustaining solution.
Because when access disappears, skills stay.
Incredible work, team. Can you believe that we're halfway through, judges? Anthony, over to you for the first question.
Thank you very much, Chloe. A great friend of mine shared that Rochelle started Share the Dignity. What I would like to know is what she did well was she started with the problem and then utilised social media to create outrage and to build momentum. What's your plan to utilise social marketing and platforms to educate, but also to create passion that this is a serious issue and getting people sitting behind you?
So speaking from personal experience, when people are speaking about the period cycle, they only mention on average the 5 days within that cycle. But then when people start talking about things like luteal phase, you go, oh, so what does that mean? So I think the best way for us to break into that market would be informing people about things that they should know about themselves, but they don't, and are surprised that they themselves don't know about their own body.
Thank you.
Awesome. Over to Dimity.
Thanks very much. Great pitch, guys. I'm just wondering, I like the education component. I like the fact that you're teaching people about themselves. And I think to someone who works in the social entrepreneur space, to me, that has a very, very big component of what I like about it. Can you also tell me what sort of numbers are we looking at in Australia for period poverty? Do you know what kind of percentage of women, young women, would have this problem?
64% of menstruators struggle to afford period products, at least like at some point in their lifetime. So judging off of that percentage, probably, like, we haven't really looked into it too far, but yeah, we'll definitely look into that.
That was a great question. Over to Nicole.
I just want to understand the financial model a little bit more clearly. So you're going to give away the period pack. The $15 per person is for the education piece. Have I got that right?
Yeah, so we charge $15 per person, and that's a part of, we go into schools and we run a 3-hour class where we teach kids about their bodies and the period cycle. And during that class, we also have the make reusable pads that we then donate. So the money that we generate from those classes, we use to create those pads to donate to underprivileged communities. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Give it up for Team Period. Okay then, let's keep the energy rolling for a creative tool, changing the way we learn and build. Please welcome Construct Pal from Canterbury College.
I'm Ethan Park, founder of Construct Pal, where creativity meets construction. Our motto is building creativity piece by piece. I'm a student innovator who's obsessed with design, creativity, and sustainability. Construct Pal is an engineering design kit that helps children build STEAM skills. My sustainable clips fit your imagination, instead of your young learners being forced to mass produce the same things. School budgets are tight. I have spoken to educators. They don't have time to make new resources for every lesson. Construct Pal is hands-on learning without sticky tape, blue tack, and glue. These items quickly add up in price and get messy. Imagine a kindy class where each student has a glue pot. No thank you. I make reusable connectors that clip onto cardboard. Suddenly, everyday materials become awesome structures. No glue, no tape, and no blue tack. Last year, I had success running my own business. I have taken those skills and experiences to launch Construct Pal, a small 3D printing project in my garage. My printer and I have spent a lot of late nights together. It's safe to say we're on a first-name basis. I have sought feedback, refined my design, and sold kits to local schools. I will refer to the success of my 3D printed kits and profits as phase 1 of Construct Pal. But the goal was serious, to give students affordable tools to learn, build, and problem solve in hands-on ways. I want to scale and introduce you to phase 2 of Construct Pal. Phase 2 moves my 3D printed designs to manufacturing with injection molding. An entire Construct Pal kit with my same connected designs can be made from recycled polypropylene in approximately 30 seconds. Same great product that supports creativity. Same design that turns everyday cardboard into awesome structures. No glue, no tape, no blue tack. We identified the double recycled PP as the perfect material. Judges, you will see a sample of regular polypropylene and a recycled sample. Our main market is Lego Education and Make Do. They're huge competitors, but no one cries when they step on my parts. My point of difference is my connectors are purpose-built for the classroom and come in a hangable bag. Boredom is my real competitor. With SDI's tooling quote of $19,800 plus GST, we can produce at just 25 cents per connector. Kits at $20 each, perfect for schools and still profitable. Construct Pal isn't just a cool idea, it's a real sellable product. Our roadmap has 3 tracks: scaling, marketing, and expanding. Thank you so much for your time and building a future full of makers. And if anyone wants to test build a mini bridge after this, I've got the parts. Thank you.
What an awesome pitch. Congrats for doing it solo as well. The MIDI, you're starting us off.
That was very, very slick. You did a really, really great job.
Thank
Speaking
you.
to a speech pathologist, it was so clear. I'm just wondering, have you done any research on other similar products, and how would you be different to those products?
Pieces like Lego and Make-Do. Make-Do uses screws and tools which require more hands-on stuff. However, it can be dangerous, and there's multiple different parts that you have to buy, and the cost can go up to $300 to $500, which aren't very good for teachers to buy in bulk. And pieces like Lego, although you can create multiple pieces, stuff like our pieces can use stuff like cardboard, which gets wasted like 30 to 40 boxes a week just to get like maybe canteen food or just other products from school, which can just be reused into stuff like our design over there.
Just what I wanted to know. Thank you.
Thank you.
Detailed answer. Nicole, your turn.
Thank you, great pitch. I'm interested in your investor model. So you said you need almost $20,000.
Yes.
How is that going to work?
At first, I was planning on maybe receiving a bulk order, which would get me the $20,000. However, that didn't seem like a reliable plan, as I would need over $1,000 to just get the money to do that. However, I was planning on potentially looking for sponsors and maybe grouping with other businesses so that I can get that sponsor and be able to make all those pieces in bulk.
Ethan, outstanding. Well done. I think a fantastic pitch and entertaining. You know, I'm looking forward. You've got your 20K. You've got over the line. What's going to be a distribution model if schools really start looking at this and education facilities start looking at it as a way forward?
One idea thought was when our grade 9 program, part of the science unit is to create a hydrogen-built car, which requires cardboard and multiple different pieces. However, it's hard for teachers to manage because it requires hot glue guns, sticky tape, blue tack, just all the messy things. And after class, well, we're always late leaving class cleaning it all up. So I thought maybe these kind of clips can be used in those units so that the teachers can buy it in bulk, and instead of using all those blue tack, sticky tape and stuff, they can just connect the pieces together and it can be reused in the next years after too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Give it up for Ethan.
Well done.
All right. Next up, please welcome a team with a breakthrough design to bring joy back to the senses for those who need it most. Flavour from Marymount College.
Sorry, guys. Ooh. Yes. Taste buds are like light switches, and chemotherapy can turn those switches off. But with flavour, we can switch those lights back on. Half of us in this room will be impacted by cancer in our lifetime. Within this 3-minute pitch, that's 116 new cancer cases globally and 4 in Australia. In October 2024, my mum became part of these statistics. Throughout her treatment, her sense of taste changed and she couldn't enjoy the food she once loved. Like my mum, up to 80% of chemotherapy patients experience their food tasting bitter, bland, or like nothing at all. Not only does this affect nutrition, but it deeply impacts mental health and quality of life. Hi, I'm Soph.
I'm Coco.
And I'm Jet.
And we are Flavour.
Our products, Miracle Strips, are dissolvable oral strips that temporarily alter taste, allowing people to regain their love of food. Our Miracle Strips come packaged in a 30-day supply, enough for 1 strip per meal, and dissolve easily on the tongue, so there's no hard pills.
Our strips will be small, convenient, and made from eco-friendly materials. Using our miracle strips is simple. All you need to do is place a strip on your tongue 30 minutes before eating and enjoy the effects for up to 2 hours. Miracle strips are like flavour magicians, only with less smoke and more science. Flavour comes in 2 variants. Our sweetener strip. This utilises miracle berries to convert sour flavours to sweet. The miraculin protein attaches itself to the sweet receptors on the tongue and contradicts the acidity from turning sour foods sweet. And our flavour enhancement strip, which uses zinc gluconate to support the well-being and performance of taste receptors, increasing flavours.
There are other strips available for the fresh breaths or vitamins. However, there's no other strip in the market that contains the science to modulate flavour like it can. We've spoken with manufacturers, pharmacists, and the Chief Medical Officer of Icon Cancer Centres, confirming the science, production, and real-world need. Our initial target market would be chemotherapy patients. However, it's clear our product has considerably wider potential. Marketing would be trade-focused, securing the trust of cancer patients to use flavour in patients' wellness journeys. We would look to expand after this is established. If granted the opportunity, we would use our investment for R&D. Our concept would be turned into a fully recognised solution into the next 12 to 24 months.
We would ensure our product meets the highest quality standards, and we estimate that we would require $140,000, which would ultimately produce an initial run of 5,000 units. We have the potential to change the lives of so many people.
Not just in Australia, but in the world.
So help us
bring your taste back to life.
Brilliant job, Flavour. We are absolutely loving these ideas. Judges, it's now time to go back over to you, and Nicole, you're up first.
Thank you, great pitch. I'm really interested in the eco-friendly part that you mentioned. What are you thinking about the sustainability of the product that you're going to be using to deliver?
We would make sure all of our products is biodegradable, and all of the materials and how we would make it, it would all be eco-friendly and environmental.
Yep. Anthony, over to you.
140K, that's a steep ask to begin with. But certainly you've got a great product there. I'm interested in your marketing that's going to sit behind this. Who have you thought that could be your champions? So how do you know that the work that you're doing is scientifically sound and safe? And then with that, who would you sit behind it to actually market it for you?
I actually really like that question. So we have talked to Matthew Foote, who is the Chief Medical Officer of Icon Cancer Centres, which is the biggest cancer centres in Australia. And he's pretty much helped to verify our target market, which is so massive. The amount of people who go through chemotherapy and lose their taste is, again, so massive. But and we've also talked to multiple pharmacists, like Robert Prinius. He's also stated that the amount of people that come in looking for a way to bring back flavours after not only chemotherapy but also strokes or other medical conditions is, again, massive. So there's our market, and they've happily said that once we have our product established, because it is conceptual, they're happy to help us with our business. So, yeah.
Thank you very much. Dimity, do you have a question?
I sure do. Thank you. How did you discover the idea of the strips and what they can do?
We've thought of the... Wait, what is it?
We discovered the idea through... So we had a friend that went through cancer, and Soph's mum went through it as well. And we discovered the idea by finding out and putting in more research, because they told us what they went through, and we just felt really bad because they're obviously already going through so much and just they can't even have the simple taste of food. So that's how we kind of got on to the idea.
Can I also just say we managed to find the research about it. This might seem a bit odd, but there was this huge berry called Miracle Berry and it went viral a while ago. And we started thinking, what if we used that as a way to help bring back flavours? And then we just sort of did more research and that's how we found zinc gluconate to enhance flavours. So that's how we found that.
Well done.
Round of applause for flavour. It's now time for our penultimate team with a clever invention that keeps our furry friends safe. Please welcome Positive Vitals from Bowen State High School.
Did everyone notice the look? This is too small for me, please adjust.
Hello, I'm Clementine. I'm Tamika, and together we are Positive Vitals.
We all know our pets aren't just animals, they're family. They comfort us, protect us, and bring joy to our lives every single day. But here's the hard truth we can't ignore. As our planet grows hotter and cities expand faster than ever, the ones who give us unconditional love, the ones we love most, are facing risks they've never known before. According to the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, or PETA, 163 animals lost their lives to heat-related causes in 2023 alone. While 855 were rescued, many more suffered unnoticed, their stories untold. Each of these numbers represents a life cut short. A loyal friend, a family member, a companion we failed to protect.
That's where we come in. Positive Vitals introduces a smart clip-on health monitor that tracks your pet's heart rate, stress levels, and temperature, all in real time. Light, durable, and attachable to any collar, it connects directly to your phone so you can check on your pet's well-being from anywhere, anytime. Using PPG sensors, infrared temperature detection, and heart rate variability recordings, it gives you a complete picture of your pet's health, instantly and reliably.
As pet owners ourselves, we know that caring for animals goes beyond love. It's all about responsibility. That's why our technology does more than just monitoring. Our Positive Vitals app is designed for effortless use. Just sync your device, enter your pet's details, and let it do the rest.
If your pet shows signs of overheating or distress, you'll receive instant alerts. And we are working to connect our system to smart home technology. So if your pet is at risk, you can activate your home's aircon or fans from anywhere. While other pet collars offer basic tracking and health data, Positive Vitals stands apart through comfort, accessibility, and innovation. Unlike bulky region-locked products, ours is lightweight, clip-on, and designed specifically for Australia's climate, where rising temperatures make this technology essential.
But innovation means nothing without compassion. That's why 25% of our profits go directly to the RSPCA, supporting animal welfare nationwide. With around 48% of Australian households owning at least one dog, even just a 4% market reach at $40 per unit would mean protecting over 212,000 dogs, generating $8.48 million in revenue, $3.18 million in profit, and over $1 million donated. When you choose Positive Vitals, you're not just buying a product, you're joining a movement. You're investing in innovation, compassion, and community. Together, we can ensure that every pet is treated like family, because they deserve nothing less. Thank you for listening.
Great job from the Positive Legends. Judges, we all want to know what's on your minds. Anthony, you're up first.
Great pitch. Talk to me. Have you got proof of concept at the moment? Have you tested this? Or is it a conceptual piece at this stage?
So with the sensors?
Yes.
Yeah. So since there's other products sort of like this on the market, the sensors have been proven to work. Also, the sensors do work on humans as well. They're just slightly stronger so that we can make sure that our readings are accurate. But yes, they do work and they are proven to work.
Thank you.
Dimity?
Well, what can I say? What if your pet's not at home?
So we have 3 different types of connectivity that you could look at, targeting different audiences. So there's SIM cards, which you could use, but the downside is they do have a separate cost, but they do work everywhere, and they do take up a little bit more battery. Wi-Fi, which works well when you're at home, when you, the owner, are not at home and your pet's at home. It works well and it can connect to aircon and fans directly rather than connecting the app to the aircon. And then Bluetooth takes less battery than the other 2, but it only works when you're at home as well.
Excellent. Great answer.
Great pitch, thanks. As somebody who has to leave my beloved doggy at home, I do want to know the financials. Tell me about how the money will flow.
So we've looked at other products targeted to humans and how the different components of the product would cost. In the future, we are looking to refine how much it would cost for us to produce and for us to retail it at, but it's looking around $40 to $50.
Great job, guys. Give it up. Okay, the final team for tonight. Give a massive cheer for a team combining innovation and well-being in a surprising way. Never in the Rust from Ardrossan Area School in South Australia.
Have you seen our balls?
Please excuse us while we get them out.
It's actually pretty important you see them because we reckon they could save a life. What if a golf ball could start a conversation that might save a mate's life? That's exactly what Never in the Rough is about, using a simple golf ball to spark real conversations and better mental health for men. We've come from a small rural town, Ardrossan. Out here we talk about everything but the one thing that matters most, mental health. We've seen it. Mates, family, blokes in our own community dealing with anxiety, depression and that quiet kind of loneliness that hides behind a smile. Nearly half of Australian men will experience a mental health problem in their lifetime, yet only 1 in 8 seek professional help. That's where Never in the Rough comes in. We're using golf, a game built on mateship, walking and talking, to break the silence and the stigma.
Our golf balls fill the gap, giving blokes a cheeky, light-hearted reason to start a real conversation. They're bold, colourful and feature unique quotes like "Tee up a chat" or "My balls are small but mighty." They make people smile and, more importantly, talk. But we're not just about talk, we're about action. Our business model donates $1 from every 3 packs sold to Grab Life by the Balls, a registered not-for-profit dedicated to improving men's mental health through mateship and community. We've met with founder Sam Parker, who's officially approved us to fundraise and even offered to sell our product through their online store. Locally, the Ardrossan Golf Club supports our idea by providing a sales avenue, while the Harris Golf Day, run by Harris Real Estate Adelaide Hills, plans to showcase our product to golfers from across South Australia by dedicating a whole of their future event to Never in the Rough. We also have letters of support from local industries who see the impact this can make for men's well-being in regional communities.
Our innovation blends sport, design and mental health, transforming a simple golf ball into a bold way to spark connection in a space no one else is working in. Humour is important in our design. It's been shown to boost connection, reduce stress and open the door to meaningful conversations, exactly what's needed to support better mental health. Our $16 3-pack is built for impact. Most of it fuels production and branding to deliver a premium product, a little helps us keep the project running sustainably, and every sale proudly donates $1 to Grab Life by the Balls, backing mateship and mental health awareness. If successful, our next steps are to engage a product brander, finalise packaging, secure a manufacturer and launch a Kickstarter to scale production and distribution. With your support, Never in the Rough can make mental health check-ins as normal as roasting a mate's dodgy golf shot. Because life's a lot like golf, it's easier when you've got mates walking the fairway with you and no one should ever be stuck in the rough alone. Thank you.
What a finale. These boys got up at 3 a.m. to be here with us today, so great job. Dimity, do you have a question for Never in the Rough?
I found this very compelling idea and I loved your humour. And I can see my grandson up there doing exactly the same sort of thing. I just think you did it so beautifully, but it was so natural as well. I think that's the only question I have. It's just a comment.
Thanks, Dimity. Over to you, Nicole.
Great job. I don't play golf. I don't know anybody that plays golf. So it's a great idea, but when you were doing your research about how many people play golf, do you have an idea about how many men are playing golf, and do you think this will have the market capture that you're after?
Well, to be honest, we haven't really researched how many people are playing golf because it would be hard to find out that number. But we know that in our small community, the York Peninsula, which is where we're from, golf is really popular among just males and middle-aged men especially, and especially in our town, a lot of people are getting on the golf bandwagon and playing a lot, so we figured that's a good target.
I know how many people are playing golf. I'm bringing the Australian PGA to Brisbane in a couple of weeks. And there's thousands and thousands of people turning up. I'd actually want you in the marquee actually selling your idea at the PGA. But as you know, golfers, and no pun intended, are very focused on the balls that they use. So I looked at you got Callaway, Shrixons, everything up there, and TaylorMade. Have you thought about what sort of balls you're going to use? Because they've got their favourites. How are you going to get into that market?
Well, we figured using our unique designs that we've got on display down the front, that's a good way to sort of win people over, just being unique and different from the competition. People do coloured golf balls, but they don't do it like we do.
Who makes the balls?
Well, these prototypes we've got here, we got our quotes printed on them from a golf shop, and we've got help from our art teacher, and she's really helped us design the balls because we couldn't draw like that.
Can we get one more huge round of applause for Never in the Rough, and keep it going. I was about to say, keep it going for all of our 8 finalist teams tonight.
Now that all of our teams have been in the hot seat, and it's time to move the momentum into our judges' directions, because they have some incredibly difficult decisions to make. Whilst they gather their notes and make their way out of the auditorium to be taken to a super, super, super secret judging location, let's slow clap them out. So much pressure. It's almost time for a short break so you can stretch your legs and visit our Showcase Expo, where dozens of our inspiring teams are showcasing their very own exciting business. This is a fantastic chance to chat to some teams one-on-one, see their displays up close, get in some Christmas shopping with a purchase or two, and cast your vote in the People's Choice competition.
Before we head out, we'd like to welcome to the stage our Showcase judges. These legends have spent the night exploring every stand, asking great questions and seeing firsthand the passion and innovation on display. From Queensland Social Enterprise Council, CEO Adele Lawton. The 2024 National Grand Final Showcase winners, Edgy Go. to complete our judging panel of Titans, Dominique Lamb, Direction of Community Affairs of Brisbane 2032 Olympic and Paralympic Games. Amazing. Thank you so much, judges. Now, our judges know what's waiting for us in the showcase, but we don't. Let's take some time to meet each of our fantastic showcase teams. Here we go. Up first, we have N-Bag coming on stage from St Hilda's School here in Queensland.
Have you ever feel stressed about getting organised?
We're here to help you. So come on over, because Ambag
is more than just a bag. Thank you.
Next up, Heart Koala from Matthew Flinders Anglican College here in Queensland.
Koalas, what's not to love about them?
We are #HeartKoala.
We've partnered with Australia Zoo to save koalas one step at a time. Come check out our stall.
From Redland School all the way in New South Wales, Bloom Bars, you have the mic.
Do you know how to turn studs into saplings?
We do. Come and visit us at Bloom Bars, where we wash,
rinse, throw to let nature grow.
We have the Year 4-5 team from Arrowdrossan Area School, South Australia, Bottle Top Dojo.
We are making learning fun by collecting bottle caps and making art out of it.
We are Bottle Top Dojo.
They've travelled far to hold that microphone, from Investigator College in South Australia, Deduction Dungeon.
Taxes suck, but with Deduction Dungeon, they're better. It's an app that turns your taxes into a video game. Thank you.
Next on stage, we have DMT Skincare from Marsden State High School.
DMT is skincare made for everyone, inspired by real struggles and created to soothe, heal, and uplift confidence.
Come visit us. Thank you for your time.
Next up is Love It Lockett from Canterbury College here in Queensland.
Teen girls don't need another reason to stop playing sport. At Love It Lockett, we've got you and your jewellery covered. So if you love it, come and lock it.
From Queensland Academy for Health Science Campus, Mick.
M-I-K. Mick, share with us.
Next up from Genesis Christian College here in Queensland, Money Minds.
Money Minds is a financial literacy platform for students, turning playday into payday.
Also from Queensland Academy for Health Sciences campus is Pillar of Spring.
Join us at Pillar of Spring in bringing forth a new age of pollination.
The next team from Silkwood School here in Queensland, Pin Pals.
A way to help those with mental disabilities feel less alone. Thank you.
Over to pocket-sized bow ties from Capella State School here in Queensland.
Wait, which one? What? Oh, thank you. If you want fun, sustainable fashion, come to us at Pocket Size Bow Ties.
More than just bow ties!
Thank you, Pocket Size Bow Ties. Here comes a team from Brisbane Girls Grammar School here in Queensland, Scrunch & Co.
The scrunchie with a secret.
The scrunchie with a bag.
The scrunchie here to save single-use plastic bags.
Also from Brisbane Girls Grammar, Second Serve. Take it away.
Every day, millions of households struggle to put food on the table, while tons of perfectly good produce goes to waste.
So we're here to give that food
A second serve.
Up next is Silly Stationery Holders from Capella State School.
Come and see a fun and stylish way to hold your stationery.
From St Matthew's Anglican College here in Queensland, Smart Stack.
Our mission at Smart Stack is to provide students with a locker organiser that's
sustainable, affordable, and promotes good organisational habits.
So, if you want a more organised school life, come check us out.
Thank you, team. Sustainable Solutions from Bethany Lutheran Primary School. Take it away.
Easier that way. 3, 2, 1. Hi, we're Sustainable Solutions. Today we present to you Bubble Dreams Bath Bombs. The
Perfect way to relax. So come check out our store. Bye.
Thank you.
From Coorparoo Secondary College here in Queensland, the Baby Seat Booster.
Do you know the reason why regular car seats can sense if you're buckled, but not baby seats? The reason is there isn't one. It just hasn't been done until now.
From Matthew Flinders College, the Fishmobile.
Wanna know what's getting kids out fishing?
Every kid's going to want one.
Come visit the Fishmobile.
It's now time to welcome the Sensory Spot, another team from Matthew Flinders Anglican College.
Calmness is your ultimate weapon. Come check out the Sensory Spot and see how to harness your calmness.
Waste Wise from Livingstone Christian College here in Queensland.
Swing by My Stand Wastewise to explore how My Fridge Scanner and app helps families waste less, cook smarter, and make the most of every ingredient.
And last but certainly not least, it's your time, Zip Zoom Tracks from St John Fisher School here in Queensland.
A customisable sensory tracksuit that promotes regulation, learning, and inclusion for neurodiverse children.
Awesome. What an amazing lineup of talent and creativity on show. Now please enjoy the intermission, explore the showcases, grab some food, and remember to cast your People's Choice vote. We'll be back at 8 p.m. for the Hall of Fame, Educator Awards, and the exciting announcement of our Showcase and Pitching Award winners. See you later.
so easy.
You're like shining on the stage.
Am I? In a good way?
You look like a disco ball.
Oh, amazing. That was the look I was going for. Okay, thank you for clarifying. It's my biannual jacket.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys are the best. You can come anytime.
Thoughts about putting them out on record as kids leave, they just pick up them and don't? Or is that too messy?
We could give them their medals as they're coming in. Yeah. To wear.
I'll just give them
Give them to Kate. Tell her to put them on.
I know. I think. I don't want it to block all this. So. You know what? should.
Is that everybody in? Who needs to be in? Hang on one second. Do you want me to just invite the showcase judges back after I finish, and then that means that you don't have, and then you can come up at the end, and then, or I can, yeah. Why don't I do this little weird bit? All right, all right. Welcome back, everyone. How are we feeling? I think my hair is going to do whatever it'll do. We'll just work through this together. How great were our showcase teams? Raise your hand if you cast your vote. Keep your hand up if somehow you tried to rig the voting for a particular team. I see you. I know what this is. That's why we have staff posted at the People's Vote for you lot. All right, we're going to dig into some educator awards, and then we're also going to move into our showcase awards and then our pitch awards. It's going to be a whole lot of celebration of some amazing young people and educators that lead this work in schools. A couple of years ago, actually, we started the Educator Awards because what we recognised was that stuff like this doesn't happen without the incredible courage and hard work of educators in classrooms. It's quite easy for teachers, I think, to maybe default to the black and white of the curriculum and teaching the content. And this work requires educators to be quite courageous with the curriculum and create space for young people to come up with their own solutions rather than regurgitate back the solution that's in the book. And so one of the things that's been the greatest joy for us is seeing our schools come back year on year, and they become a little bit like families in a lot of ways. We feel great friendship with these schools that are, courageous and brave enough to come back year on year. So a couple of years ago, we created what we call the Hall of Fame, which is for schools that have worked with us for 5 years to embed this program, which sees almost a generation of young people coming up with these incredibly innovative ideas. And so this year, I'm really pleased to invite the following schools into our Hall of Fame. Joining me on stage is our Director of Professional Learning, Dan Dempsey. Give everyone a rave, Dan. And we are super pleased to invite representatives of our present schools. We've got a few joining us in the live stream, but can we welcome the Canterbury College team up to get their Hall of Fame? Yeah, nobody else was brave enough to join. And joining, you can stay there for a second, Amanda. Come on, I saw you quickly escape as soon as you could. I'm just going to make you linger awkwardly for a little bit longer. We also have Fairholme College here. Can we please welcome Fairholme College to the stage? Keep clapping, she's still walking. Now you'll need to stand next to Dan on this side, and then you need to look all the way up at Dean at the back. Yeah. Smile-a-roo. Cheese. All right, give him a big round of applause. Thank you so much. Huge appreciation to obviously Emerald and Kenmore and St. Catherine's Catholic College as well, who also join our Hall of Fame and are joining via the live stream. All right. Digging into our Educator Awards, we have 3 categories of awards for our schools. What's really cool is this year in 2 of our categories, we asked our students as they were applying for finals to nominate their teachers as well. And so we were super thrilled to have all of these nominations for our educators flood in from young people sharing their appreciation for the teachers. Our first category that we are going to announce today is our Team of the Year category. Everybody should go, ooh. Thank you very much. You're a good crowd. I love this. And our finalists for Team of the Year this year, let's give them a big round of applause. Cooperoo Secondary College, Canterbury College, St. Luke's Catholic College, Investigator College, and St. Andrew's Anglican College. Amazing work. Now, these are to acknowledge a team that have been transforming education inside their school at a whole staff level, schools that are building powerful partnerships, and in some of these cases, creating almost whole school change with the work that they're leading. But there can only be one winner. Can I have a drum roll, please? The winner of our 2025 Team of the Year goes to Canterbury College! What's really fantastic about Canterbury College's approach is it started in one stream and they've gradually grown across multiple streams in the secondary school and even adding work in their junior school this year as well. Step into the middle, my friends. Amanda's old hat at this. She knows exactly where to look. We're going to look up at Dean, who's waving. Super awkward. Does anyone want to say a few words?
Thank you. Thanks so much, Nicole and the Future Anything team. Congratulations to all of the students here tonight. Amazing to see the efforts that you've put in showcasing and pitching. Congratulations to everyone at home and those who've participated in the program this year. We love how much entrepreneurship and skill building's building at Canterbury. Really fits with our World Ready theme that we have within the school, and Future Anything curriculum just aligns perfectly. So thanks so much. Have a great night, everyone. Good luck to all the teams.
I'll just add something as well, sorry. While we are a team, just a big thanks to Amanda Volcano, who's really the driving force of everything that we do at our school in terms of our startup program, the Future Anything course. On behalf of all the students who she's worked tirelessly with over the years, the last 5 years. Thanks very much for you in particular. Thank you.
Amazing work, team. That was lovely. Well done. All right, we're moving into our second category, which is our Trailblazer of the Year. This is awarded to an educator who's teaching our program for the first time, demonstrating an entrepreneurial mindset in the way that they're working in their classrooms and supporting the growth and the development of the program in their school. Can we please give it up for our finalists this year? We have Matthew Verpreck joining us from live stream from Salisbury East High School, Ben Hopkins from Carmel College, Mark Tidd from Silkwood School, I love that. Taylor Evans, Bowen State High School, and Amelia Hamilton Smith from Cooperoo Secondary College. A big round of applause. Alas, if we could give everyone a prize, we would. That's why I don't judge, because it's too hard to pick. We got a little bit early there, but our Trailblazer of the Year, Matt, is you. Congratulations. Dan is going to pretend that he's handing the trophy to you, which we will send to you. But what's really cool, I think, about the work that you're leading, Matthew, is that you're working in a really complex school, working with a really dynamic group of young people, and the work that you've led with those young people to increase engagement and attendance with this group of students is really well commended. So a few words from you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, well done to all the presenters tonight. There was some really awesome stuff going on. Special shout out to the SA boys from Ardrossan. That was pretty cool. But yeah, it's been a good journey. Obviously, like you said, some kids where mainstream education, for whatever reason, just wasn't really for them. But we did the side hustle, and seeing the smiles on their faces when it all came together at the end, which a lot of them maybe didn't think was going to happen. When they got to make a bit of money, and yeah, like I said, the smiles on their faces, like you've probably all seen tonight, is what makes it all worth it. So yeah, thanks to Jared and Kate, who helped a lot throughout the program as well. A lot of support. Jared even flew down to Adelaide to see us too, which was awesome. And Emma from my school, special shout out as well.
Congratulations. Thank you, Matthew. Whew. All right. We have our final educator category. This is a bit of I have to do this without crying. It's going to be really hard. The Educator of the Year award this year is a really special one for me. A number of years ago, when I was looking at starting Future Anything, I was surrounded by these really bold, courageous educators that inspired me to step out of the classroom and do the work that I do now. And one of those individuals was Callie Nielsen, who, for some of you who are working in education might be aware, passed away not long ago after a 2-year battle with kidney cancer. And so she was one of the most inspirational educators I've ever had the privilege of knowing in the education context, and also as a friend. And so it is my great pleasure to honour some of Callie in renaming our Educator of the Year award to the Callie Nielsen Educator of the Year award. She was a bold, courageous science educator who really stretched at the edges of what was possible in curriculum and was constantly asking the question of what else can we do and why not? And I wanted to share a little bit of an excerpt of some of the work that she did at Bundy High, working with some really complex young people.
Traditional classroom style. At the moment, we have some students who are able to engage with that traditional method, and then we have a very large proportion of kids who are either just going through the motions of daily school but not overly enjoying school, and then we have kids who are acting out. They are completely disengaging with education. Generally, they're our loud characters. They're the kids who are our music kids, or they're writing books or stories and they're wanting to share their own story. So some staff are supportive and they embrace that different creative side and give them opportunities to be able to do that flair. But in our more traditional set classrooms, teachers are becoming tired of the disruptive non-compliance, not wanting to follow routine. For me, the worst thing that happens for our kids who completely disengage is they become school refusers or just truant. They come in the morning, they see their friends and they disappear during the day, or they just aren't turning up and they're running on the streets, they're getting involved in some of the issues that we have in Bundaberg around youth crime and petty crime. My entire career, I have found myself drawn to the kids who are falling through the cracks.
Oh, uno memento, my friends. Ooh. Let's go back, sorry team. I'll stop pressing the buttons, you guys press it.
My advice to a teacher that wants to see things change, wherever you are, is that you can't wait for someone else to initiate that change. If you're truly passionate about something, then you need to drive it. Each kid is an individual and they have their own hopes, dreams and aspirations, and that as educators, our role is to facilitate them taking the pathway that they choose.
Whew. So it is a great honour for me to announce the finalists in our inaugural Callie Nielsen Educator of the Year Award. 5 extraordinary educators. Can we give it up for Karen Casey from Ferny Grove State High School, Olivia Clifford from Ardrossan Area School, Sophie Honeyborn from St Andrew's Anglican College, Alexia Little from Cardine College, and Jack Morris from Marsden State High School. In putting together tonight, I was really lucky to grab some of Andy, Callie's husband's time to talk about whether he would feel comfortable me honouring Callie in this way. And it was obviously a really resounding yes from Andy and also Jasper and Summer to be able to honour Callie in this way. And I'd love to share a few of Andy's words, if that's okay, about what this award means to him and their family for Callie. Callie had a huge passion and unwavering drive for education that was evident to everyone she worked with. Whew. Her commitment was more than just dedication. It was contagious, inspiring colleagues to think outside the box and create something truly special. This year, Callie succumbed to kidney cancer after a courageous 2-year battle. I'm certain that, were it not for her illness, her unwavering vision would have continued to inspire and enact positive change in education at the highest national levels. That is why it's so special to Callie's family, her children, Summer and Jasper, and myself to see her vision carried forward by the future of education. The Educator of the Year Award is a prestigious accolade, and we are honoured to have it bear Callie's name. It is my great pleasure to announce that the winner of this year's Educator of the Year Award goes to Alexia Little from Cardine College. It was the judging for this award was actually done before we chatted to Andy about the name change. And what's super lovely about this is that science was Callie's background, and the work that you've done leading innovation within the science curriculum and the science department is such a beautiful way to be able to honour this in its first year. So a few words from you.
Firstly, thank you very much. At Cardine, we have been delivering the Activate program in our science curriculum at Year 10, so across the entire cohort. And what a lot of Callie was saying before really resonated with me. You know, it's amazing being able to see students who, you know, perhaps don't love science being able to really show a different side of themselves and excel, because we still make science the focus of our Activate program. So it's just amazing being able to see that other side of them and giving those students the opportunity to shine in a subject that perhaps they don't always have the opportunity to excel and shine in. Massive thank you to Future Anything and Nicole and Kate and Jared and Dan for all of your support. You know, we've been in the program now for 6 years and have loved every minute of it. We run a Shark Tank and we do the Showcase event at Cardine, and it's just getting bigger and better every year. It was amazing being here tonight, seeing all of you guys pitch and the showcases as well. The pitching teams, gosh, you guys knocked it out of the park. It was amazing. Well done. Yeah, thank you very much to everyone. Really appreciate it.
Oh, I forgot the photo. We'll just awkwardly smile while people... All right. Thank you. So we're going to move into the showcase, but to do that, we probably need a few people to come in, right? Are there some people missing from the room? Yes? Oh, that was a really quiet yes. So they're going to know that you want them in here if they can hear you yelling for them. So do we want our showcase teams to come in? Let's bring our showcase teams in. Way to go, Dan. He's on it. And whilst our showcase teams come in, we're going to welcome our showcase judges to the stage. Welcome back. All right, tough deliberating, I can only imagine. It is the moment we've all been waiting for. Now, you have the great honour and privilege of announcing a number of different awards that we have for tonight. Do you see that I'm buying time while the teams come in and sit down? Is anybody else reading this? If I just speak a little bit slower about the level of difficulty and challenge while the teams come in. So we're going to move through a series of... Oh, this is the judges. Give them a big round of applause. Well done. Now, we're going to start with the Innovation Award first and foremost. And so what we'll get our judges to do is to say a little bit about why you picked the team and then announce the team. Who is starting with the Showcase Award? The judges have no idea.
I just wanted to say congratulations to all of our showcasing teams. You guys were absolutely amazing, and we had the great pleasure of going around to all of you and hearing you all pitch. It might not have been on the stage, but you absolutely gave it your best, and it was wonderful to hear that all of you had really thought through your ideas, and we just had such a great time hearing from all of you. So congratulations on, really all of the teams that are here tonight, because it's just been a great pleasure for all of us. The judging has been really tough, and there were certainly a lot of conversations about why and how and what was scalable and all of those things. But the Innovation Award goes to Zip Zoom Tracks. Did you want to shake your hand? I have to pause for photo. We have to pause. Stand in the middle. Stand in the middle. Yes, stand in the middle. $250.
How fun this was. All right, we have a Sustainability Award.
Do you guys want to do this?
The Sustainability Award for 2025 goes to #HeartKoala.
Congratulations, guys. Come in the photo.
We have a thumbs up.
The Community Impact Award is Mick.
We're going to move forward and stand around you.
Yeah, I'm going to come over this side just to... All right. So our runner-up, and this was a really big...
It's Hustle.
Oh, we're doing Hustle?
We're doing Hustle.
Oh, sorry. Oh, and the Hustle Award goes to Heart Koala.
So what's the Hustle Award is for the team that sells the most product in the showcase. These guys sold, is this right? The number that I saw? Like 4 digits? Oh, $396 of product. Wow. Which is amazing. The reason why I had to check is because there was close to $1,500 worth of sales made on the night, and I was trying to work out in my head if that was just these guys or all in all. But I'm glad we got that clarity. Well done, team. Okay, now you can go to runner-up.
God, I feel like we're still deliberating up here. It's all very stressful. Okay, so now the runner-up award for us, this was a really tough one between the showcase winner and the runner-up, and it caused lots of discussion. And I have to say that our runner-up had the best pitch of any of the teams that we got to speak to tonight, and it was absolutely in hot contention. But the runner-up for this year is the Fishmobile. Congratulations. Yeah, take this. This is you. Stand in the middle.
Stand in the middle.
Oh, we'll stand around you. All right, we got it.
Jumping with the judges, my friends. Jumping with the judges. But I love that you were like, no people. Give her a big round of applause. Well done, legends. Grab a seat. That was excellent. You do. And we'll get a second one for you. Yes. You will each get one, we promise. All right. This is the big kahuna. The overall winner. With, can I say, a total prize package of more than $24,000 in funding and support.
Okay, so the 2025 showcase winner, this one was also, as Dom said before, quite a debate, and this idea was the most scalable, innovative, and commercial. And the showcase winner is Deduction Dungeons.
Keep the applause going. Amazing. Now, we can't do this without incredible judges like you, and so we wanted, as a small token of our appreciation, to gift you some little swag bags of our own to say thank you, because it is generosity of time and spirit that enables us to have this expertise on our panel. So a huge thank you to our incredible showcase judges, and Dan will bring your gifts to you. Thank you very much.
Did a great job.
Thank you. I'll give it back to him.
Oh, people's vote. So this is my muck-up now. Do you guys have the people's vote? Do I have the people's vote?
No, we have it.
Oh.
We have it.
So I take it back. All right. There's one more, because you all cast your votes. So, no, you can say it, you can announce now. Yeah, that was my bad. This is why they don't let me run the show anymore, and why we have Chloe and Alexander. Did you notice it was smoother when they were running it? Yeah. All right. This is the team that got the most votes of everybody.
So the People's Choice Award for 2025 is Love It, Lock It.
Amazing. Big smile up to the man waving at the back. Now you can leave. Thank you very much. Give our amazing showcase judges a big round of applause. All right. So now, oh, there they are. Thank you very much, showcase judges. We're going to welcome back our judges to the stage to reveal the winners of our pitch competition. Can we please give them a big round of applause as Dimity, Anthony, and Nicole join us? And in our official capacity as hander-overer of the trophies, can we welcome Jackie Steele to the stage? Official hander-overer. I feel like we should put that on a badge. How do you feel about it? Yeah, got it, sorted. Okay, cool. I will get that made for you. So, pitching teams. We saw some incredible stuff tonight. When I went upstairs to check on the judges, they'd actually flipped the dinner table because the debate was so fierce. I was like, guys, calm down. We can troubleshoot this as a team. And they were like, okay. And then there was vigorous debate before they came to their decisions. And they have. So we have our 8 pitching teams. Can we give them another round of applause? And we're going to start with Nicole. Yes?
Yes.
And the grand final, highly commended.
So, first of all, congratulations to everybody who pitched. It was so incredible to hear you all, and it really was a really tough decision to find light between 8 incredible teams. We picked this team to be highly commended because they brought the passion and the purpose and the potential for the prosperity in the future through an innovation of something that can touch us all. You know, almost all of our families and communities are touched by cancer. And so the ability to bring back joy through food and taste, we recommend, highly recommend, Flavour from Marymount College.
Well done. Congrats.
Well done.
Congrats.
Thank you. Now squish in.
All of us?
Cheese.
You get in the front.
Yeah, there's parents with cameras up, everybody.
Yes, just go there, yeah.
Big smiles for Dean down the back taking some professional shots. Give him a big round of applause, it's less awkward. Well done. All right. Are you doing the honours of the runner-up, sir?
Yes, I am.
All right, so the grand final runner-up, I'm putting the prizes behind, but this is a prize package of $19,000 in funding and support for our runner-up team. I liked the oof moments. I really appreciate that from the front. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. When I listened to this team pitch tonight, it brought back some really difficult memories for me. I think telling your story and having your story heard is really important. So you feel valued, that you have a tribe in life. I think this team has come up with a very innovative way to marry purpose with a model that is cheeky and allows us, and I think really is quite a marketable idea. I had 3 friends of mine within 3 weeks because they didn't have an ability to tell their story, take their own lives. And I think it's a story that we need to tell about men's health. And so the runners-up are the boys from Ardrossan. Thank you, in the rough. Congrats, legend.
Now we awkwardly wait while they smile. Give them a big round of applause, our runners-up. Give us a smile, boys. Give us a smile. All right, well done, legends. Thank you. Now, I'd love to invite Alexander back to the stage to do the honours with Jackie of handing over the mega trophy as our last year's winner, to do the honour of our grand final announcement. Can we welcome Alexander back to the stage, please? Dimity, over to you. with, can I say, a prize package of more than $40,000 is going to our winner. A combination of both cash and all the mentoring and support that the team needs to take their idea out of the classroom and into the real world.
Well, first of all, Alexander, congratulations on your past award. And I'm so excited to be the one that announces this one, because I'll just tell you a little quick story. 2 weeks ago, I was in Tasmania, and I was petrified because driving along the lovely, beautiful roads, every time I came to a corner, I'd be so worried because they had this sign that said, "Be careful, round the next corner could be a person or a cat or a dog or some animal." And I thought, I just couldn't bear for it to be any of those, but particularly a person. And I was really spooked. And you can ask my husband over there who was driving. So I'm so excited to be...
Confirmed.
I was so excited to be the one to announce this one to Eco Drive. Congratulations.
Keep the applause going. Alex, stay on stage, my friend. Get in for a snap. My gosh. Congratulations, girls. Did you have a few words to say? You don't have to.
When we first started this project, I wasn't that I knew roadkill was really important because there are so many endangered and unique species in Australia, but over the time we've worked on this, I'm so invested now. I really want to be able to help the environment because that's what I want to do with my life. I want to make the world a better place, and I'm really happy that I got this opportunity. Thank you.
I'm really happy to put our collaboration and innovation towards something that can help so many people on the roads during every drive. Thank you so much.
Big round of applause for our team. Thank you so much. Judges, before you depart, can we say a big thank you to Jackie Steele for her amazing hand-overing. I've never seen better hand-overing than what you did. It was incredible. Judges, thank you for your time and expertise tonight. We can't do what we do without people like you gifting us your time. It is the one finite resource we can't make more of. And so as a small token of our appreciation, we just want to say a big thank you from the whole team and also our young people and our school communities that take part in our program. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Nicole. Thanks, Nicole, and thanks for a very successful program.
My pleasure. Thank you. Thank you very much to our pitch judges. I am going to welcome our MCs back to the stage to close us out for the night. Can we please welcome Chloe and Alexander? Do you want me to click her on?
Yeah, congrats to everyone again. Before we wrap up, a few big thank yous. Our major partner, the Queensland Government, and our prize partners, thank you. With a huge prize package just shy of $150,000, we certainly couldn't have done this without you.
To our parents and families who've cheered us on from the sidelines, offered lifts, snacks, pep talks, and submitted paperwork, you've been the quiet heroes behind the scenes. And to our educators who have guided, encouraged, and made space for creativity in their classroom, thank you for believing in students and backing their big ideas.
Of course, to every single team member here tonight, the ones who pitched, prototyped, problem solved, and probably panicked just a little bit along the way. You guys did it. You've shown everyone here what's possible when young people use their voices and creativity. You should all be incredibly proud.
That's a wrap on this year's Future Anything National Grand Final. To everyone who's travelled from far and wide, thank you for being here tonight. And if you're local, you've got no excuse not to stick around for a photo. Before we go, please remember that you are never too young to start something big. Tonight isn't just about trophies or titles, it's about courage. It's about the moment you decided that your idea was worth sharing with the world. Whether you walk away with an award tonight or not, please know that you already have everything that it takes. The spark, the passion, the drive, it's all there. And what you do next is what truly counts. Have a safe trip home, take a moment to celebrate how far you've come. And if we could please ask our award winners to hang back for a few photos, that'd be wonderful. Thank you.
Also, none of this would be possible without Nicole and the Future Anything team, so huge cheer for them. Let's go. Yeah!
That's it. Well done. Thanks, everyone. Can we keep our winners back to get some nice little stage photos? I know there's some parents and caregivers that probably want to get some snaps. Just on behalf of the team and everybody, sorry we ran a little bit over, but I hope you'll forgive us because it was a really fun night with some really cool young people. Thank you for joining us for Christmas.